Have you ever felt like you're just waiting? Waiting for the right moment, for the perfect opportunity, for a sign from the universe. If you have, you're not alone. Let me tell you a story about someone I know named Chloe. Chloe was a dreamer. She had this incredible idea for a small online business selling handcrafted jewelry. She spent hours sketching designs, researching materials, and even came up with a beautiful brand name, Glimmer and Grit. Her friends and family loved her ideas. They'd say, "Chloe, this is amazing. You have to do it." And Chloe would smile and say, "I will." Just as soon as was a constantly moving target. First, it was, as soon as I save up a little more money. She got a part-time job and diligently put money aside. But once she hit her savings goal, the goalpost shifted. Okay, now I need to wait until I finish this online marketing course. I want to launch it perfectly. She enrolled, studied hard, and passed with flying colors. But the launch didn't happen. Next, it was, I should probably wait until after the holidays. It's too busy right now. Then it was, maybe I should wait until the economy is a bit more stable. The seasons changed. Years started to blur, and Chloe's beautiful jewelry designs remained locked away in her sketchbook. Her collection of supplies gathered dust in a box under her bed. One afternoon, while scrolling through social media, Chloe saw something that made her heart sink. A new online shop had just launched. Its name was different, but the concept was eerily similar to hers. They sold delicate, handcrafted jewelry, with a focus on personal stories. Their marketing was beautiful, their website was sleek, and people were loving it. They were a huge success. Chloe felt a wave of regret wash over her. It wasn't anger or jealousy, but a profound sadness. She thought, that could have been me. That should have been me. She had waited for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect plan. And while she was waiting, someone else just started. Chloe's story is a powerful reminder of a hard truth. Waiting often feels like a safe strategy, but in reality, it can be the biggest risk of all. We tell ourselves we're being prudent, that we're preparing. But more often than not, this waiting is just a mask for fear. Fear of failure. Fear of not being good enough. Fear that our dream isn't as perfect in reality as it is in our minds. We think that by waiting, we're protecting our dream. We keep it in a perfect, untouched bubble where it can't be criticized or fail, but a dream that's kept in a bubble can't grow. It can't breathe, and eventually it just fades away. The perfect moment you're waiting for? It doesn't exist. There will always be a reason to wait. The economy could be better, you could have more time, you could know a little bit more. The real magic doesn't happen in waiting, it happens in doing. It happens when you take that first, small, imperfect step. The person who launched that other jewelry store? They probably didn't have it all figured out. They probably made mistakes. Their first photos might have been a bit blurry. Their first sales might have been slow. But they started. And by starting, they gave themselves the opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to grow. So what's the alternative to waiting? It's not about being reckless. It's about taking small, calculated actions. Let's call it the 5-minute rule. Can you dedicate just 5 minutes today to your dream? Not to plan it, not to think about it, but to actually do something. If you want to start a business like Chloe, maybe your 5 minutes is spent creating one social media profile. Not posting anything yet, just securing the name. Or maybe it's taking one photo of one piece of jewelry, even with just your phone. If you want to write a book, your 5 minutes could be writing one single paragraph. Not the perfect opening paragraph, just any paragraph. If you want to get in shape, your 5 minutes could be a walk around the block. The point isn't to achieve your entire goal in 5 minutes. The point is to break the inertia of waiting. It's to prove to yourself that you can start. Because that one small action creates momentum. Tomorrow, maybe you'll spend 10 minutes. The day after, maybe you'll get so involved you'll lose track of time. This approach does something incredible to your mindset. It shifts your identity from someone who is waiting to do to someone who is doing. Even on a tiny scale, That identity shift is everything. It transforms fear into action. Let's break down a realistic plan. First, identify your glimmer and grit. What is the dream you've been putting on hold? Be honest with yourself. Write it down. Second, ask yourself, what is the smallest possible step I can take to move this forward? Not the perfect step, not the biggest step, the smallest. Is it sending one email? Watching one tutorial? Doing one sketch? This is your first 5-minute task. Third, schedule it. Literally put it in your calendar. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Write one sentence of my story. Treat this appointment with yourself as seriously as you would a doctor's appointment. It's an appointment for the health of your dream. Fourth, and this is crucial, separate the action from the outcome. Your job is just to do the 5-minute task. It doesn't matter if the result is good or bad. You wrote a terrible sentence? Great. You showed up. You took a blurry photo? Fantastic. You broke the seal. The goal is not perfection. The goal is participation. You are building the habit of showing up for your dream. This process of taking small, consistent steps is how you build confidence. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build through evidence. Every time you take a small action, you are providing evidence to your brain that you are capable, that you are a doer. After her moment of regret, Chloe decided to change her story. She didn't throw away her dream. Instead, she started small. Her first step? She opened the dusty box of supplies. The next day, she made one pair of earrings. They weren't her most complex design, but they were real. She took a photo of them, right there on her windowsill, and posted it to her personal Instagram. She didn't launch a website or a brand. She just shared something she made. A friend commented, "I love those. Are you selling them?" That one comment was the spark she needed. It wasn't a massive, perfect launch. It was a small, messy, beautiful beginning. Chloe's journey with Glimmer and Grit didn't start when she was perfectly ready. It started when she decided to be brave enough to be imperfect. Your story doesn't have to be about waiting. It can be about starting. Right now, in this moment, you have a choice. You can continue to wait for that perfect, mythical moment, or you can decide to take one small 5-minute step. Stop letting waiting be a synonym for failing. Let's redefine it. Let's make today about doing. What is the one small thing you will do today? Don't just think about it. Go and do it. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content to help you build the life you want. See you next time.